Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Energy Focus of the Week for November 7th through 13th in 2025. I'm here today with Arlene Arnold, the founder of Transformational Tools, and we are excited to be here again and looking at what this month and this week hold for us in the color energy world here. Welcome people that have been signing in. Hi, John and Sandra and Grace. Welcome, welcome. And we will start with our theme for November, which is reset your vision through the color consciousness of magenta. Wow, magenta is really coming up for lots of us, and thankfully, it's such a beautiful color and energy to work with. So let's have Arlene kind of talk to us a little bit about resetting our vision and with magenta.
You know, the thing that I've been using magenta a lot because one of the things magenta does is it transmutes energy, which means it changes into a different kind of energy. And so you can take things that are blocking something like your flow in your body, and you can have that transmuted, and then that energy can be available for you so that you feel like you're not uh, really tired and that kind of thing. So resetting the vision for me is that it has taken me, magenta has taken me into a different consciousness, a fifth dimensional consciousness. And when that happens, your vision is different. It's like you're up in a tree looking down at your life, and you're seeing things from a different vantage point. And I think that's very important at this time, because if you were to take everything that's happening out in the world and say, okay, this is what's true, yeah, you're going to be pretty bummed out. So, but if we have this reset of our vision, what we'll be seeing and is more what we feel inside, and that vision is showing us that we are in this process of expanding and evolving, and this whole process and that we're going through is preparing us. And though it may take some time, what we're doing is going through something that will completely transform our world. And what we have to do is keep our vision in this higher place, so that what we can do is have gratitude, have a sense of compassion, all of the things that we find in magenta. So it's just such an important time. I hope you will pay attention to what you're feeling.
Hmm. Yeah, and you know, I've been noticing that there's a lot of shifting in many areas. It's not just, one kind of thing happening, but the challenges that are coming up are asking us really this month to focus with magenta and to help transmute the things that are coming up in the way that we understand
Oops,
them.
sorry.
And that's okay. The way we understand them and the way we work with them. So we'll talk more about that as we go along. Okay. We want to look at the spheres of intention, the luminary, this beautiful blue luminary. And that is monthly, the monthly one we're working with. This is the spheres of intention. The numbers are number 10 and 12. And this is an excerpt from the writing in her book um, on the luminaries. Being defines doing. Intention ignites creativity and organizes resources for action. Co-creativity draws in those who synergistically become a group of similar intention. This is the way of the new world. Together, we create this new world. I just thought that was such a wonderful part of this, is knowing that as we work, draw other people into our same intention, or we are drawn to them, that increases and multiplies the energy of that going out into the world. So, and it sparks that creativity that we all can take part of. Do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, what I feel, this card has just been riveting to me lately. And I was just thinking as you were talking, Leslie, that those who come to Energy Focus the Week, you all are really like a connection of intention, because we're all here to be the highest and best that we can be. We're all here to try to understand what the energies are so that we can flow with them and learn from them. And this is so we really are uh, a way of showing what it means when you come together for this intention. And I wanted to read one other part that really spoke to me, and this is the message from Spheres of Intention. What happens is each of these art pieces that Lorinda Eileen did, these have consciousness to them. And so this is the message from that consciousness. I am inspiration that spirals into beads of creative light. Pulsing force sends a wealth of wisdom and ideas into the matrix of the light. Join this flow of creation through the fusion, the coming together of divine and human mind in fully resonant cooperation. So what we are doing here is bringing in the possibility of creation through this luminary spheres of intention. And we are able to feel this pulse. I mean, you can see it in this picture. It's almost as if it is pulsing. And as you work with this one, just imagine that you're standing in the center and this is all around you, and feel how that energy is pulsing. It's bringing you new ideas. It's bringing you a sense of, oh, there's a community out here that's really changing this world, and I'm a part of that. So it's really powerful. Spheres of Intention is really powerful right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can certainly see where the light comes through in the white dots in each of the spheres, and it's excuse me, it just seems like they're just shining so bright. It's like welcoming, very welcoming to us to get
Yes.
on board. Yeah, thank you for reading that. Oh, wonderful. Okay, our color card for this month is Strength in Magenta. The part that came out in my meditations with this was Passion, the section on passion. And this is what it says. Though you are detached from specific outcomes in life, you are passionate about the process. There's nothing passive about you. Where there is injustice or corruption, you are willing to step in to see what can be done. Where there is suffering, you roll up your sleeves to find a way to help without making others dependent on you. Where there is misunderstanding, you ask for guidance for yourself and all others involved. Whenever possible, you bring a compassionate presence to the process. I just love that. That's just such a strength that you have when you are involved in that beautiful magenta color. That certainly has been coming up for both of us, and a lot
Yeah.
and making a huge impression, a huge difference. Part of this is because it can transmute, and Arlene will be talking a little bit more about that too. Um, but as we work with that color, that is, remember, the color of compassion and um, transmutation. And transmuting is a bit different than transforming. And uh, yeah, I'll just turn it over to you to speak to transmutation.
So, I've often done the thing of dissolving whatever it is that I feel is getting in the way, and that's one way of doing it. What I like about transmutation is that it takes whatever it is that is holding you back, and it shifts it into an energy that will help you to be your highest and best. And I love this magenta and this flower. We worked with this in
Mhm.
our leadership group, and it was just like everybody just felt the energy of this flower. This magenta just comes through in such a strong way. And I've been using it a lot because I've had different things that my body is doing in the midst of all of this changing of energy and that kind of thing. And when I just say to Magenta, will you just go in and see what you can do to transmute anything that is causing a disruption? And I just sit there and allow it, and I find that there's a change in what I feel. So it's interesting that we have the ability to ask, but we don't always remember to do that. And
Mhm.
we can become in a partnership with this magenta frequency, and it will simply be so much a part of us that it will be sort of working with us all the time. So I
Yeah.
really encourage you to be get really close to this. And one of the things you can do is to journal with it. And we're going to have a journaling class this month. So one of the things we may do there is to just journal with magenta. I've been journaling with indigo as well. I didn't do it every day, but I was picking a color, whatever color comes to me, and then journaling with that color. And it's just such a wonderful experience because all of these conscious beings that are the colors and are all around us, they just so want to help us. And
Mhm.
they can when we ask. But it's a free will zone here, and we have to ask. They will not come in and do something unless they're asked.
Right. And we hear that, we're not alone and we have helpers and guides and stuff. And these are definitely um, uh, a very lively bunch of guides or helpers for sure. And
Yeah.
when we call on them, it makes a difference, creates a new energy. Okay. Um, so let's talk about this week's. Um, this week's luminary is called Neo Matrix. Neo Matrix. The numbers are 6, 12, and 48. And this is the message here. Crystalline restructuring within the cells of humans and the earth has been proceeding by design. High vibrational energies from electrical surges sent to Earth have been received and absorbed into the body, which then explodes this energy out through the cells. Now is time to attune and retune the body and the earth so they may fully integrate these powerful changes. Comforting the body and the mind through these changes becomes a high priority. When this came up, I thought, boy, howdy, because that is certainly between people I've spoken with and myself and family. we've noticed just shifting energies and changes in our cellular responses, just because like one day you might have a like a niggling little pain somewhere and the next day it's gone, and um, just different kinds of changes, sleep patterns, things like that have been shifting. And this is such a wonderful one to work with that and to, really, as you can look at it, you see the blue and that communication, but you also see magenta and pink and white. And it's just such a beautiful uh, vibrational numbers, 6, 12, and 48. And it's just, to me, that just signifies how it just magnifies as it goes outwards from that beautiful center. And so um, it's encouraging us to take care of our bodies, to pay attention, and to know that we are going through a big change right now, both in the energies around us outside and within our body and within ourselves. Would you like to speak to that, Arnie?
Yeah, one of the things I'm noticing is that there is magenta in there. The color on my card is a little bit different than what I see there, but there's magenta in both. And the other thing that I noticed was the center of this is a little bit similar to spheres of intention. Those circles are
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, and the center of it is a little bit like that. Um, and so I think that what it's showing us is these energies uh, can really work together, and the colors are here working with us. And wow, what a time to be alive and know that this change that's going on. Yeah, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but knowing that this is going someplace that is going to be magnificence,
Mm-hmm.
and we can be a part of that.
Yeah, Will says Neo Matrix seems to be exploding into a new pattern right now,
Yep.
and Sandra says spontaneity.
Yes.
Both of those are definitely up for
Yes.
sure, for sure. So take good care of yourself, your body,
Yes.
your focus. Something that's really helping me is meditating, going into the silence
Yep.
and just feeling that energy and even affirming to myself that yes, I'm changing and I am safe and I am, supported, completely supported in this shift. So, and I know others, other things that you practice, I'm sure, help to reassure yourself and reassure your body that it's all okay.
The other thing I want to say is that we had one of the people in our leadership group who noticed a big surge of energy, and she was asking if there are any others of us that were feeling that. And I said, not at that moment, but that kind of surge of energy I have been experiencing off and on for quite a while. It's almost like it comes so fast and strong that it feels like I have to reset my grounding, and I have to just give myself a minute to get back into feeling I'm here in this time and space. So if that's happening to you, just know that that's part of the process that we're going through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Sandra was saying she's had to slow down. That's for me too. I
Yeah,
just have to take time to breathe and slow down and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, ground is always really helpful. Yeah.
The other thing I want to say is about the idea of matrix. That because a matrix is the way that the energy is put together, and so you see different matrix on each of these cards, and we each have our own matrix, and that shifts too.
Mhm.
So, but the matrix helps us to feel like we are in our own way of being here, and the more we can pay attention to that matrix, And the more we can feel how it is that we are now, I think the more comfortable we will feel in our own bodies.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Really like that. That's awesome. All right. So the color card, the color card for this week is green. Lesson in green. Okay. In the unbalanced, when it's a lesson, it means that the balance in green is off a bit. The unbalanced aspect of green comes when you close the heart. When the heart is closed, nothing feels integrated. Everything can feel separate and out of control. Change can become scary, and being vulnerable feels dangerous. Only when the heart is open to both give and receive can the balance be restored. Notice if any of these feelings come up and tune into your inner child self and see if the fear is unresolved. This could indicate that it is something that needs healing. Take good care of your body during this time. One thing you can do is to work with red and green to promote the balance. Remember that first energy um, center of red is the balance color for green in the heart. And Arlene has created a wonderful healing exercise, and we thought we would share that with you today for green.
This is the healing exercise, which is in the color cards book. And one of the things that I want to say is that the red is from the middle of the hips down to the bottom of the feet, and the green is the whole of the chest area where the heart is. And a lot of times we forget that the heart and each one of these chakras are through the whole body. They're in the back, or on the sides, or in the front. And that one of the things we found over time was that we get scared because energies come in through the back, which is where we receive. And a lot of times that energy has not been really helpful for us. So, one of the things that we did, if you're having any trouble in that area, you might visualize that you are putting a screen over the back of your heart, so that and you can make it look like whatever you want it to look like. And it'll be an energetic screen. And so that will keep energies from coming into your heart space that are not in alignment with you, but the ones that have the frequency that is very compatible with you, that will come in, and it'll be love. It'll be love that is coming into you. And then it's easier for you to give love out through the front of the chakra once you feel that it's okay. Whatever's coming in is okay, and you don't have to be on guard from it. So,
Arlene,
yeah.
Am I right that from the shoulders down, the arms are also in the green center?
Yes, the green and the red are the biggest of the chakras because it goes actually, from the shoulders out through the arms and hands. It covers the whole chest and upper back. So it's a very large area. The other thing you can do is think of an infinity sign, or it looks like a number 8. And you can start at the green in the heart area and move down through the waist, and then across through the red, and then back up through the waist. As you move that energy between the two, it means that now the green and the red are working together. And that balances the red, so it's not so strong that it takes over, unless there's a reason for it to take over. And it means that the green can feel comfort being in this with red, and can truly open up and feel safe.
Yes.
So now this is the healing exercise. So if you would just take a couple deep breaths. Choose a day in the spring or create such a day in your imagination. So just imagine that it's springtime, which we are no longer in, but you can create that in your imagination. You can think of one of the days in spring that was really wonderful. Find a place where the grass is green, the trees are in full bud, and the air is crisp and alive. Breathe into the green that is all around you. Let it enliven your body and soul. Feel the movement in the growing things, sap rising, new growth moving out. Sit with your back against a tree. See if you can feel its energy. Find a rhythm internally that matches the energy of the tree. Feel the oneness of all things. Notice how rejuvenated you feel. Life is good. Express your gratitude for the gift of life and thank you, green.
Mhm. I love that one. And boy, the picture really,
Yeah, it's really bright green.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. All right. All right. We have a few announcements.
Yes, a biggie,
Yeah.
which you have heard before, but I want to put this up and see if we can get it, the banner to show you. Um, we have Color Course 200 that starts next Tuesday. And here's where you can go learn about it. And if it really is something that you want to be part of, you can click on that. I don't know if you can click from there, but I will try to put it into the comments. And this is a place where it tells you all about it. And one of the cool things we've done this time, normally this course is $299, but we know the times that people are in. This is kind of a tough time. So we have set it at $70. And what we've done is said that if you're not already part of our subscription group that we call the Vortal, that when you sign up for this course for the $70, you will have a paid subscription for a year to the Vortal. So it's a really good deal, and it's a way for you to learn from these chakra colors and to begin to work with the earth, which is part of giving us additional energy. And then we're working with the dimensions, and each of the chakras is part of a dimension. And so we are finding out what it's like to be able to live in this place with the chakras. That's just so cool. And so what happens here as we do this process is we expand and we evolve along with the colors, along with the earth, along with the cosmos. We're all in this process together, and you will find that you come out of this feeling different. It will really change your point of view, and it will really help you to know who you are. One of the things that it helps you with your life purpose. And so if that is something that really resonates with you, then please come and join us. And I will go ahead and take this off of here now, and then I'll put it in the
Tell
comments.
them when it starts.
Oh yes, it's Tuesday. What? Oh, this is really fun because I set this up thinking, okay, this will be a good time to have this course. It's on 11/11 at 11 a.m. So that is the beginning of the opening of a portal of great energy, and it goes all the way to the 21st, which is the solstice, the winter solstice. And I think there's a new moon in there as well. And this course is 6 weeks. So the last one's just after the new moon and the solstice. I mean, can that be any more a message from the universe? I think it is. So,
yeah, for sure. Oh, great. Okay, so I believe we're ready for our personal live readings. Okay, and John would be first today.
all right.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up for John. I can't believe it. John, one of these days you're going to really recognize this because this is you. This one is called Crystalline. And I'm going to tell you what the numbers are in here. I've got to put this down for a minute while I do that.
I'll try to find it.
Okay. The numbers are 4, 8, and 16. And what this is crystalline takes us into a wonderful frequency. And here's what it says. From the place of crystalline octaves, carriers of the brilliant light of home offer to sprinkle your dreams with their wisdom and soften the land with their love. Call on them, John, on the crystalline carriers of the brilliant light of home, these crystalline beings. They come to help inspire you. They come to help transform you. And they come to help reform this world through the vibrations of light. So this is a really important time for you to be with this crystalline energy and this crystalline love that is here for you. And look at the magenta in there, John. That magenta is really here to help you transmute old things that keep coming up that you're done with. And you can take this crystalline energy and put it around your animals. You might ask permission first because it's a very strong energy and they may or may not want it around them. Or you could ask if they would like to have the magenta around them, which will be really a wonderful energy for them to feel like they're loved, which they are so loved by you.
Yeah, boy, I am really getting that this week is, and this card, this energy combination is really trying to get your attention. It's like, John, you know,
Hello, John.
it's like this is you, and it is becoming more and more you as you allow it to be. And guess what? Your color card is
Woohoo!
and brown. This is saying ground that energy because, and this is very high energy, but it's saying ground it in reality of this world. Own your own worth. That is the message here. You are, because you are this, you are a member of the Universe Club. And you just are recognizing it more and more all the time. And it's saying, own your own worth in that. This is a power This is a power that you can work with, that you're familiar with at some wonderful level within you, and you're ready. You're ready to work with it. So it's coming your way this week.
Wow. That is wonderful.
Yeah. Wow, wow is right. Phew. All right. Sandra is next. Hi, Sandra.
All right, Sandra, let's see what's here for you this week. Okay, this is a good one. Um, this one is unfolding, and it's numbers 6 and 12. And let's see. This one I know so well, and I want to tell you, look at this, Sandra. It has the crystal in the middle of it. You see that? And it has the colors all around it as well. And each of these little areas are a folded up part of you. And so if you see that, what looks like a gear, as it starts moving, it starts unfolding parts of you that you may not have been aware of. So allow, allow, allow. If you can, don't push it away. Let it come on in.
Beautiful. Such a great card.
Yeah.
Your color card is Strength in Indigo. Strength
Wow.
in Indigo. And this is saying that part of you that is intuitive, gets back here in the back of your head. It connects to that ancient wisdom, kind of like that library of wisdom and knowledge. And allow that to come in this week and that is here to support your unfolding, just like you see them together there. As you allow, more of this will come in to give you support and new information. That's what I'm getting.
All right.
All right. Grace. Grace is next.
Hi, Grace.
Yeah.
You're here. Wow, we're getting some really fabulous cards today. This one is called Love. So I'm going to get us the. So these are the numbers 2 and 8. And I will, in a second, have it open. What's really cool to me is that when Peter and I got married, we used this particular card as a picture that had the energy of love there. And then I read part of it as part of our wedding. And it's this is the part that always just blows me away. Now, as the veil thins, humanity sees clearly that love was never lost. Compassion, acceptance, transformation, encouragement, allowing, embracing, offering, and co creating are all available as we remember we are one with the divine source. And what's standing out for you is co creating. Co creating. You have such an ability to do that.
Yes. And the colors in here, one of them stands out the most, I think, is turquoise.
Yes.
And your card is Lesson in Turquoise. Say yes to the meaning of your life. And what this says to me is that it's trying to say this meaning of your life is to bring that love forward. And you are certainly an emissary of that. And it's saying yes to it and realize how love has been and is working in your life this week to remind you that this is a high part of your purpose, is to embody and to take it in your body and to express it creatively, which you do so, so well.
She's writing songs. I'm so glad you're doing that. That's a wonderful part of what you have in your, it's not a toolbox, but it's who you are, and an expression of that is so wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Will is next.
Okay. All right, so we had unfolding, and now we have expansion and expanding. It's numbers 6, 12, and 24. And I feel there's so much expanding going on, Will, and a lot of it's internal. And the expanding that is internal will eventually be something that you are bringing into form. The part that I think is most difficult is that you have so many good ideas, so many possibilities, and choosing the way in which you want to expand is part of the learning from this. So here, expand your thinking, evolve your vision, embrace your uniqueness. Yes, embrace your uniqueness. Join the universal orchestration of all that is. So this is an opportunity for you, Will, to expand your thinking and evolve your vision, because your vision is wonderful, and at the same time there's more, and then there's choosing where you're going to put your concentration, your focus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just noticing the balls around the outside, the little sphere, and then inside like all these. That's sort of pinkish color, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and white, and I think that's part of it.
I think all of these other little things that look like uh, balls that are one on top of the other, but then they look like they're beings.
Yeah.
And I think these are all of the ones that are here to help you.
Yes. And your color card is Strength in Purple.
Oh my gosh, what a combination.
Regal, commanding, and spiritual. And commanding and spiritual really come up too. There it is. Regal, commanding, and spiritual. And that is the support system that is in place to help you to choose and to know what's next on the list, kind of thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful high level card.
You know, it's also the yellow, even though it's not in your head, it is part of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
So the yellow is the human mind, and the purple is the divine mind. So together, those two create in a beautiful kind of movement. So this is exciting, and that's part of the expansion.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Great cards.
Yeah, great cards today.
Wow. All right, Courtney. Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
She's got a
Ooh.
Neomatrix. So because Neomatrix is this week, and because it's also your card, this is like double.
Yeah.
Pay attention. So I'm going to get you some of what's there, and then also what I'm feeling. It's the numbers are 6, 12, and 48. And one of the things that we have to remember as we're working with Neomatrix is this idea that the matrix is changing. So, Courtney, don't be concerned if things, a lot of things like are feeling like they're changing, and this it reconfigures things like your DNA and your cells and your blood. So there may be things that you feel physically, and just love them and ask for help, and just surround yourself with this kind of love that's in the card love, or what's in the crystalline. These crystalline beings will help you as well. What I'm feeling is that there has been something that's slightly broken in your matrix, and that we will just ask right now, with the energy of this group, that whatever that is, that it will be repaired in the highest and best way, so that you will feel this sense that you are whole, that your matrix is whole, and that will help you to feel better within yourself.
Yes, and if you'll hold that one up.
Yeah.
Courtney, your card is black, the lesson in black. And it says, embrace the possibilities and banish fear. So if this thing that was coming up is something fearful, or something that produces that in you, or something iffy, as you can see around the matrix, it's surrounded by black, and black is all possibilities. It's not negative, it's very positive. And so it's potential. When you shift that in your, which we just all agreed to and to support you in, you are then focused, transforming, and full of potential. So it will bring more of a focus of that matrix and your part in all of it, and will help you in that transformation, because you are full of potential, and it wants to help move you into that potential this week.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And I have two more left. I have Marianne and Ofa. Just letting you know we're going to get to you. Marianne is next.
Okay. Well, this seems to be the day for unfolding. So let me just feel into what this is for Marianne. Marianne, it feels like something has unfolded in the past, and what you are being asked to do is to go back to something that maybe you felt didn't work, or something that you've just kind of let go of, and just allow this, whatever has unfolded before, allow it to come into a new energy in the present. And that energy can come from the center here. It can send that out into something that unfolded in the past.
And I'm noticing the yellow in the middle as well.
Yes.
Yellowish gold color, which means it's bringing it into your mental area, your yellow chakra, and bringing it forth for you. Awesome. And yeah, amazing card to go with it, because look at all the white in it. Yours is strength in white, which says pure, strong, and unconditionally loving. Wow. That's amazing. So this is your strength as you go into this week, to support you in that unfolding, that unconditional love that comes from source, that is there to support you in this movement. Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. And I do see Ross. So if you're there, thank you. I do see that. I hadn't seen you before. So I will put you on ours. So Ova is next.
Oh, good. So nice to have you here, Ova.
Yeah.
I love this one.
Hmm.
Oh, Ova, it's just telling, this one's called Simply Self. It's just telling you to go back to the things that are very clear, and that don't let other things get in your way, because you are meant to really shine, but in a more simple way. Do you see how bright those colors are? And there are places in there that look like pearls. And when I wrote this, that what came through is they are pearls of wisdom. And then once we clear out what isn't clear, and then the pearls of wisdom come forth. And this is a number 6, and it's on page 6. um, and it's simplify, simplify, simplify. Make room for clarity of thinking and feeling, which allows pearls of wisdom to emerge from deep within. So this is allowing everything that is coming in for you, allow that to come in, because you have simplified. You have let go of things that aren't working for you. You've let go of old things that you have been working on and that have been being transformed. So hallelujah, this is a great
Hmm.
day.
This is such a welcome card in this
Yes.
week. It's like just basic.
It's got green and those little football shaped
Mm-hmm.
things that have yellow around them. So there's a lot of heart in here too.
Mm-hmm. And the color card is Strength in Brown,
Oh, we love
nurturing, safe, and earth connected. And um, this, to me, that says in this going into that simply self place, nurture yourself, accept nurturance, feel safe, and be earth connected. If you can get outside, walk around in the grass, or if you can just get out and breathe in the air, just reconnect with nature and the
hug
earth.
a tree.
What?
Hug a tree.
Yeah, hug a tree. That's right. All right. And Ross is next. Ross.
Us. Oh, this is a wonderful one. And I thought it was Rose. But this is this one is called Love Child. And
Hmm.
this is a very special kind of love. It's the kind that you see in a child that is just here to love the world. And you have that inside you. Each of us has a place inside of us that has that child, that innocence, that love without restrictions. And this is the numbers 5 and 10. And then let me tell you a little bit more in here. But what I'm feeling is
There you go.
that it's asking you to uh, open yourself like a child. But one of the things it's also saying is protect your innocence with your discernment, that knows what is safe and what is not, that knows what is healthy and what is not, that knows when others are helpful and when they are not. And then wrap seriousness in cotton candy while you explore the world with childlike wonder. So all of us need to pay attention to this. This luminary is saying we need to be able to feel that childlike wonder and that childlike love and that innocence. At the same time, we need to have the part of us that is really your inner knowing and your intuition, let it be your discernment so that you do not step into places that where it's not safe for you, or places where people treat you in a way that's not right. But use that discernment to know how to navigate this world, and at the same time just love up this wonderful child self and allow it to freely enjoy life with you.
Yeah, you'll notice there's a lot of, in the inner part, there's a lot of magenta in there, which is, of course,
Yes, yeah.
compassion. And that compassion starts with ourselves, and that childlike part, and loving that, like she said, love up that child, because it is our innocence. And yes, discernment is really helpful. The color card you got with that is strength in silver. Strength
Oh, wow.
in silver, which is a very high um, uh, color and energy. It says the strength in silver is warm, wise, and valuable. And um, silver is part of the silver and gold kind of go together. The silver is more the um, receptive, feminine kind of energy. And it's saying, receive this warm, wise, and valuable um, energy into yourself. Affirm that, is what I'm getting. Affirm that that is part of you, that is here to support you and to support that beautiful child within this week. And just acknowledge that how wonderful and how valuable they are.
And
And
where if you have a ring that is
has silver.
yeah, the silver, wear that and recognize that that is part of you, because when it's the strength, it's already there. Sometimes what it is we've lost track of that. And so it comes to say, remember, I'm here, I'm available, and this wonderful, loving, feminine energy that's part of silver is there to support you.
Mhm. Mhm. And that's it for today.
All right. Well, what a wonderful bunch we had here today. So
Mm.
happy to see all of you. And remember that uh, we, let me see if I still can put this up. Um, yeah, that really consider being part of this Color Course 200. We will go over the basics of Color Course 101, so you don't have to have done a different one of our courses before. And this is going to be a wonderful time. We have a really amazing group of people who have already signed up. And so really think about it and go to that. I think you can click on that and it'll take you right there. All right.
Yep. ROS, Ross. I don't know if you are Rose or Ross or Rosalind. I don't know what your actual name is, but thank you for coming today. And
Yes.
you're very welcome. And hopefully you come back and get another one sometime. Each week is so unique.
And if you are on Facebook, go to our page, Transformational Tools page. And if you are on YouTube, you're in the channel for Transformational Tools, and please uh, give yourself the opportunity to know when that we are coming up, and just follow us.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
Have a wonderful week.
Have, yes, a wonderful week, and remember this is an amazing month as well. And when you get to the 9th, remember to think about that you are going into a portal of energy, wonderful energy.
Mhm.
All right, so bye for now.
Bye for now.
Whoops, I did the wrong thing again. Darn it. Okay, here we go.